welcome back to Opal&Mint. I'm Ashley, and I have a guest today. This is Eliana.
Ta-da!
And as you can tell, I am not in my home. I'm in her home.
My home.
Yes.
So glad you're in my home.
I'm so glad you're in my home. This is her home studio, and it's amazing.
Oh,
So jealous.
thank you.
I love it so much.
I love it.
I didn't have to like bring a ton of stuff because she has all the art things, and it's so exciting. So.
Yes.
Before we get into today's video, I just want to tell you how I know this lovely person right here. I sold her this cabinet on Facebook Marketplace like a few weeks ago, and now we're best friends.
Exactly. That's how it happened. In fact, I didn't know that she knew I was an artist. And it was the garage door opened, and she said, "You're an artist, right?" Because your husband had already like done the research, and I was like, "Yes."
Yes.
How do you know that?
My husband checked her Facebook to make sure she was a real person since she was coming to my house. And he saw that she was a mural artist. And he's like, "Hey, she's an artist." So she got over. I said, "Are you an artist? We need to be friends."
I feel like he was like, you guys are friends now.
Yes.
And we were like, yeah, that sounds good.
And I was like, "Come in my house, see this." And yeah. So it was awesome. And she lives 10 minutes down the road, which is crazy.
What a treat.
Crazy.
It's so wild.
Yeah, so we actually filmed a video already, get to know her, at my house, but the footage was completely out of focus. So I'm hoping we're still in focus. Yeah, it likes your eye. It's staying right there.
We've had paranoia about whether or not this is in focus.
Yes. So anyways, instead of redoing the exact same video we filmed, we figured we would just sit, chat, and we're going to swap canvases, watercolor paper. I'm going to be using watercolor. She has a plethora of things in front of her.
I was like, you can't see it, can you?
No. She's got markers, pens, pencils, gel pens, pastas, like all kinds of stuff.
We're really mixing media.
Yes.
Today.
So if you're on this channel, you know I'm a watercolorist. She does a lot of everything else. Literally everything but watercolor.
We did. What people will miss from the video that will never be is just how uncomfortable I am with watercolor. Actually, we didn't even film that.
We weren't filming that
We
part.
weren't filming.
I was literally taking her hand and I was like, "Go this way."
She's like, the side of your brush.
You're like, "What does that mean?"
I was like, I can't even spell art right now.
And then she gets a calligraphy pen out and she's like, and I'm like, it's so weird how we can be so good at one thing and then what on another.
I lose all motor skills when it
Yes.
comes to watercolor.
It's funny. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing watercolor. She's going to be doing that. And we're going to swap every 10 minutes. And I'm curious to see what happens and what we end up with.
I know. Are we gonna set rules? What are the parameters?
I don't have any rules. 10 minutes, you do whatever you want, and I gotta make it pretty. So you can either, one, make it to where you want this to end up good, or two, sabotage the other person to where they have to make it better. But just know you're gonna get it back eventually.
Right.
So
Like we're each walking away with artwork.
or trash. We'll see.
Trash. I hope not trash.
I'm really, really curious to see what happens. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna be setting 10 minutes on the clock, and we'll be chatting during this. So it's not just we're gonna be, we'll be talking and arting.
We need like a privacy folder up.
We do. We both look around.
What do we have? What is this?
I have this palette thing, but that's not really. It's not gonna do it.
Our privacy folder is gonna be
Don't look.
morals.
Don't look.
Don't look. It's gonna be closing one eye.
Focus on your own. Do you remember like in school?
Yes.
Don't look at each other's
Yeah.
paper. It's like right there. Okay. We have water because I need water for watercolor.
Oh, I didn't bring my little acrylic-y guys.
Acrylic-y guys.
These gentlemen.
I love this shelf, by the way.
Thank you. It's in real use.
I like this color. Thick body acrylic. I haven't used that, but I've always wanted to. Ooh,
Oh.
you have golden. Oh my goodness. So I just want to play. That's
Yes.
what we're have to do. We're playing.
You're
Okay.
welcome to.
Okay.
That's what we're doing. It's really just a play date.
Yes, it's a play date. We're 5 years old. It's okay.
It's about how we became friends. We became friends like 5 years old. Hi, you want to be your friend? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we have 100% cotton watercolor paper. I have the Academy and the Meeden. They're basically the same thing. So are you ready? Do you know what you're doing yet? Are you going to start sketching or are you just going to put color on the page?
I think I may do like, I'll throw color on the page. See, but then how will it work for you when you're doing watercolor? Because I feel like I can't just throw.
Yeah, that's
Stuff
why
all
I was
over.
kind of thinking starting with a sketch.
Mm-hmm.
But because watercolor can't cover acrylic.
Right. Maybe I'll do a round of these guys first. To just like make
Yeah.
some kind of sketchy
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
And
that's
so-
kind of how I figured. Because if you just cover the whole thing with paint, I can't really do
Right,
anything.
yeah. Sabotage game
I'll be
over.
like, "Here, give me a fine liner."
Yeah.
Ashley is done.
Just me painting for the rest of the time.
Let's start with this bad boy. Are you ready?
Oh, what a treat. What a fluffy guy.
I love this guy.
He seems like a great guy.
He seems like a great guy. 3, 2, 1. Timer is set. Okay, so hi. What color palette should I do?
What doodle should I do?
What doodle should I do?
What doodle? What doodle should I do?
Doodly do. Okay. I said we're gonna talk, and now we're both like, I'm already excited. I put paint on the page, and I'm excited.
I'm doodling.
So, I'm doodling.
Do you have any weird talents outside?
Oh my, weird talents. Okay, you said that question like you have some that I need to know about now.
See, but I asked you first.
Yes, but you have something already in your head, and I.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if we're talking, you got me thinking,
Oh, dear.
because we became friends like school children.
Okay.
When I was in middle school, I had a great phase of wanting to memorize every form of educational content that I could, specifically like songs. So I can list every element in the periodic table.
Okay.
Is my random, it's not even a talent, it's just something I learned.
All right.
But I did it for extra credit. I was not a fan of the maths and the sciences in school.
Yeah. Me either.
And here we are.
I think artists, most artists typically don't really like the maths and sciences.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not me. And instead of studying for a test, I had a teacher say she'd give us 50 extra credit points on the test if we memorized this crazy song.
Yeah. So you didn't do the test and you just got a 50?
So, no. Sick, minimum 50. I need to get 20 out of 100 to pass.
Okay.
This is so daunting. So anyways, I memorized a slew. That was like a power trip for me. I ended up memorizing like a slew of other educational songs.
That's interesting.
But, you know, aside from randomly memorizing things, I have lots of hobbies. I love hobbies.
Hobbies outside of art things?
Yes, my
Okay.
non-art hobbies are currently hockey and musical theater.
What?
But that's
Hockey? That's interesting.
fun fact. I'm horrible at it.
Hockey. Interesting. You're horrible at it?
I've played 3 seasons. I've never scored.
Oh,
That
you
okay.
actually play.
Yeah.
Like, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a women's league.
Interesting. I feel like I'm boring now.
No.
No. Okay, so what was the question?
You're like a weird skill you have or something where you can.
Well, I mean,
You have any impressions up your sleeve?
no. I feel like
What name did you call me earlier? What was that from?
it's from a song. Help Me Rhonda?
Oh, yeah. She called me Rhonda
I
earlier.
said Help Me Rhonda.
Help
That's
me
the
Rhonda.
song.
But I don't know the song.
You don't
It
know
just
Help Me
sounded
Rhonda?
right.
You
Yeah.
don't know the song?
No.
Oh dear.
What song is it?
I'm
But I thought
old.
that was hilarious.
It's an older song. It's like older than me song too. Like it's an oldie.
So if it's an older than you song,
How do I know it? Is that what you're gonna ask?
how am I to know it?
No. Well, then how would I know it? It's older than me.
That's true.
I love it. That's true.
Because
Okay, so weird things. I mean, I'm flexible, but that's
interesting.
dance. I mean, you know I danced, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so
which is
that's
so
dance.
cool.
Yeah,
Dance is a huge one. Yeah, I can't dance.
you can't dance
Players
at all?
accidentally spin me on the ice. That's about as close. Well, for musical theater stuff, but not like anything crazy.
But like weird things, I don't really know. I'm just weird in general.
Retweets. I'm very weird.
I can't think of. My sister would probably be able to answer this question about me.
Ooh.
That would make it interesting.
I can't wait for her to come over.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to meet her. We both got quiet.
I know, we're focusing.
Are you normally silent when you do art?
Sometimes if I'm painting a mural, I'm like singing while I do it.
Yeah. What kind of music do you like?
Times, I really love show tunes.
Okay. Anything specific?
My favorite shows for sure Les Mis. But
Oh.
I love what?
It's so depressing.
Oh, I know, but it's so beautiful. Here's the problem.
I can't.
I was raised with it. You can't?
I can't. I don't know
Have
why.
you watched Something Rotten?
I don't know why it's beautiful, because like it's just so depressing.
Oh,
how is that beautiful?
So beautiful. It's such a beautiful. But it's a picture. I think it's so human, and it's so like well written. I've watched every version. I know every song. You could play the first 2 seconds of a version, and I'd be able to name what song it is and from what show. It's actually a problem.
So I didn't see it or know anything of it until the movie came out, and I went with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law, and it was so depressing. I was like, why did you bring me to this?
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, I don't like sad things.
That's so
If I'm gonna watch
funny.
a movie, I want it to be happy.
What is a good happy movie I've seen recently? Are you into shows?
What do you mean?
Like just like TV shows, I guess.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
You watch like Emily in Paris?
I saw like the first season, like when it came out, and I haven't watched any of the newer ones. How many seasons are there? Are there 2 or 3?
4.
Oh, wow.
I think season 4 just came out.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen it since the first season. I liked it, but I have no idea what's going on now.
I'm gonna add some silly into this.
Go for it. Be silly. You know, the hard thing with doing rounds with watercolor and other medium is the watercolor has to dry between rounds. Just thinking about that, I'm like, she can't do anything while this is wet.
This is so true.
It's okay, I'll blow on it. Last 2 minutes. Okay, here we go. To dry. Well, and I wanted to do like the loose. What are you laughing at now?
You can't peek.
You can't peek. You can't peek. I don't even know what I was saying. It's all good.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I don't know.
We just go mute between every stroke of art.
Yep. It's like lost train of thought, focusing on art. We were talking about music at one point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, time's up.
Oh.
Pencils down. Okay, so we're gonna I'll show mine and you can show yours. I'm gonna do this. There is round 1 of my watercolor. Can you reach? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Okay. Here is my. Oh, is it focusing?
Focus.
Oh, okay.
Did it focus?
Yeah. It's just a silly little guy. I mean, I want to pause it to really take it in.
To take it in. Okay, so swap
Yeah.
and observe. Why is there an elephant on my tulip and a cupcake?
A little clothesline.
Well, I like that.
I like that too. That's my favorite thing I added.
I love it. Okay, we're back. Are you ready?
Now you can see
Okay,
us.
so it's time for round 2. I figured instead of looking at the top of our head, you can look at what we're doing. So
Cute.
we're going to go back up here now. I didn't think that the top of our head was very entertaining, so maybe.
Our hands are more entertaining.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3. Are you done? 2, 1.
Blast.
You had 10 minutes. Good luck. I need a smaller brush to paint in these things.
Feel free to use any of my little tiny guys.
Tiny guys. Oh, look at that little fan. I don't know why, but I want to use the fan.
Do it.
Is that weird?
No, there's no.
I don't ever use a fan brush in watercolor.
Yeah, like a little, just like, oh, it's kept. Oh, it's like a little spiky guy.
Spiky guy. Okay, I want to start with the tulip because I like tulips so much. Look at it in the pan. Oh, we got some green on there too. Oh, look. It's multicolored.
Oh,
Let's see what happens. That's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
A tiny bit of water. I don't know where all this blue is coming from. It's gonna be a purple flower.
Just dipping.
I'm trying to get the pink and it's getting the blue and now it's purple. Okay, well that was fun. Let me get a different brush. So, next topic.
Wait, you didn't tell me what music you like.
Oh, music. I like
You
most.
just judged Les Mis.
Yeah, that's what
Destroyed
happened.
my-
You derailed me with that depressing nonsense. Okay, so. Ugh. Anyways, I like a lot of music. I really enjoy like musical stuff too, but just happy musicals.
Whatever.
But like music,
I love being in my feelings.
I like listening to worship music.
Me too.
I like listening to some country, some popular music, but I don't know. I just kind of listen to random everything. You know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm focused.
Random. My mix is always pretty crazy with my Spotify. Okay, random lately. It doesn't sound random because I just told you I like Les Mis. But I've been listening to a lot of French music.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would call that random.
Yeah, well, it feels random because I feel like I normally listen to, worship music, Broadway musicals. I get into some pop, but not really.
Okay. What's the evil
I
laugh
just wanna
for? What is
be-
she about to do?
Spicy things.
Spicy. I like my favorite like musical soundtrack to listen to is The Greatest Showman.
Ooh, that's a goodie.
That one's fun to listen to. So, Ellie is a mural artist. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I love murals. It started with lettering and penmanship at a chalkboard in my old high school ministry. And I started doing those for every sermon series as a way to pay for my church camp. And that turned into my first mural opportunity. I was on the media team on staff at my church for several years. And then I'm really just doodling over these flowers like crazy. And those started to pick up, and so I eventually made the switch to murals full time. Initially not on my own, but then pretty quickly hopped off to doing it on my own. But so I worked on the media team for 6 years, and then I started doing murals. And so now Ellistry has been alive and well for just over 2 years. But murals. I love murals. I love my clients really bad.
Really bad.
Yeah. That's funny. I didn't realize how much I said that until you were pointing it out.
Yeah.
It was like, oh yeah, I do say things like that a lot.
When you start filming yourself, you also pick up and like notice things that you say or things that you do, or like when I say all the time. You really notice that when you start editing yourself.
Oh gosh. Looking forward to it.
Okay, well,
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
it's ending.
yes, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Round 2 is done.
You made it all wet to sabotage me.
Yes! Hey, you could totally do acrylic still.
That's so true. I will
Okay,
go into
let's show. All right, so end of round 2, we have this.
I like
Focus,
the
focus.
color variegation in the tulip.
Is it focus? It doesn't want to. I guess it is. I can't see today. Okay, and hers is
And then I just did
Yeah.
some sauciness.
saucy.
I just put some sauce on your tulips. Sorry.
All right, swap.
Swap.
Let us see here. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm
Round
gonna
3.
go acrylic mode. I'm gonna give this bumblebee a big purse.
Did you just say a bumblebee a big purse?
Yeah. He's gonna have a
Okay,
big-
that's what I thought. It's just checking.
just checking, just making sure. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bumblebee's going
There's
shopping.
an elephant on a tulip and a bumblebee has a purse. Yes, of course, that's normal. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so much fun.
This is.
Sometimes you do art to be serious,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got to break that up sometimes with silly art
Honestly,
to fuel that creativity.
Yeah, for free each other. Look at my
Free
acrylic
each other.
behaving like watercolor because I'm working on a wet canvas.
I should have done the background first. Oh, I love it. Blow on it, blow on it. Oh, goodness.
What mediums? Were you an artsy kid?
You know,
What were you like as a child?
what were you like as a child? No,
Oh,
actually, I
very
wasn't.
Oh, really?
I mean, I wasn't not, but I wasn't like super into art.
Mm-hmm.
When I was young, I was more into, what was I into as a kid? I don't know. I know when I was like under 3rd grade, I always wanted to be a cheerleader, which is hilarious.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then as an older kid, like middle school and up, I was a dancer. So that's kind of all that my life entailed. Like I danced, I started in 7th grade. So I started dance actually pretty late. And the funny thing is, the reason I started dancing is there was another girl at school who wanted to try out for the drill team. And she was like, will you go with me? And I was like, okay.
Oh, really?
Sure. And because I went home that day to my mom, and I was like, she wants me to go. She's like, well, do you want to do it? And I said, sure. So tryouts were that day. She took me back to the school, and I tried out and realized that I'm flexible and can dance.
Oh, wow.
Had never tried before.
No way. What are the odds?
So I ended up dancing. That was 7th grade, and then 8th grade I was captain, and I started taking dance at a studio, and then was on a competition team all through high school, and went to college for dance.
Wow.
So it just kind of natural thing for me, and went straight into it. So that was my life from
Wow.
middle, high school, and college.
Yeah.
So I guess that's how I was as a kid.
Yeah. I mean, that's artsy.
That's artsy. Yeah, okay, you're right. So I did that, and then when I couldn't dance, I did photography. That's art, and like I've always had to have art since then. Since learning dance,
Right.
I've always had to have a creative outlet. I can't think of anything before dance that was a creative outlet. Was there anything before middle school? I don't know. That time doesn't exist, right?
I was for sure a baby thespian as a kid.
You are what?
Okay,
You
here's
were
my
what?
random thing. A little thespian, like a little theater kid.
Okay.
Even though I wasn't
Never heard
involved in
that.
theater. What? Really?
Never heard that.
Mine, I tell you. I have the National Thespian Society, or whatever it's called.
Okay.
That's like the little, it's a whole, that's like what you call, like, It's a thing.
It's a thing. I believe you.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Interesting. So
I would make
I'm
little
assuming you
playbills.
like to sing.
Yes, but like I don't think I'm Beyonce or close to it. So like, do I enjoy it? Yes. Am
Okay,
I gonna do anything with
but you
it?
can
No.
sing.
Sure, but can't we all?
No, not everybody can sing. I'm like, no, there's some people that really can't.
No, and they really shouldn't. How much time do we have left? I am fear.
5 minutes.
Okay.
I am fear?
Yes.
Okay. That was one thing I wanted to do when I was a kid, actually. I remember that phase. I wanted to be a singer.
Aw.
There was a Christian singer who came to our church and performed, and after that, I wanted to be a singer.
Oh, that's so much less embarrassing than there's a puppeteer that came to the local library, and I kind of still want a puppet, honestly.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so much less embarrassing. Oh, goodness. Have you heard? You probably haven't, because she's not well known, and I wouldn't have known her if she didn't come to our church. But her name is Tammy Trent, and she's a Christian music artist. I don't even know if she's still doing it, but she performed at our church, and after that, I wanted to be a singer.
That's so cute.
I'll have to look her up now and see if she's still
Alive.
making music. Well, I'm sure she's still alive. I'm not that old. Holy cow.
Hurt. I think I gave Ashley a complex because I didn't understand her calling me Bertha or whatever.
So if you don't know, I'm 10 years older than her. That's why we're talking about age, I guess. She's still under 30, so it's a baby,
Just
right?
swimming in my youth. It might as well be a middle
It goes
schooler.
by so fast, though.
Oh, I know it. Because what's even happening? I feel like I'm just pooping on my own work. Listen, guys.
Listen,
I'm working
listen.
on wet paper.
You're welcome.
Wet paper. It's okay. It's okay. It's not an excuse.
I love how we both get focused all of a sudden.
We do. We go mute, and for that, I am sorry.
It's okay. I did the same thing.
I'm putting bubbles on this. Why?
Why? I don't know.
Why?
So, here's a question. Have you always lived in Texas?
Oh, that's a good question. No, I have not, actually.
Ooh, where are you from?
I was born in Iowa, and then I was raised in Oregon.
Oh.
And then the cost of living is so much cheaper down here.
How long have you been in Texas?
Since like middle school.
Okay.
So most of my life.
So you're a Texan now.
Oh yeah, I for sure feel more Texan than anything. It's like my childhood was in Oregon.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, all my core memories are here, you know?
Yeah. I want to just like splatter paint on
Do it.
this. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Splatter, splatter, splatter.
Splatter, splatter, splatter.
Make it really difficult.
I'm going to add some form to this bag.
I'm
if I
laughing at
can.
myself because I'm drenching it in water just before I give it to you. We'll do this. Here, we're gonna pick the water back up. All done.
This one's still wet, just in case you were wondering.
That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be right back. So we're gonna do 4 rounds. Here's the end of round 3 for this one, and here's this one.
I don't know what this is.
She's getting super creative, or she's making it challenging for me.
Just so weird.
We shall see.
It's
but
really just a stream of consciousness that's
love
happening
it.
here.
yes. Well, and she also had to work on a wet paper, so there's that.
A lot of it was me going like this.
Going like this.
I'm like, ooh.
Like this. Okay, so round number 4. This is our final round, so we have to make it look good.
Ooh.
Go. Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh, dun, dun, dun. I gotta start with this bee. It's a bee. It's a bee, right?
It's a bee. It's a little bee.
Right. We're gonna make you a fuzzy little black yellow bee. So, what you shaking over there?
Oh, some silver marker.
Ooh. She's got gold in there, so now she's got to put some silver.
Mixed metals, mixed metals.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You're
You
right.
know the feeling?
You're right, yep. Everything is awesome. Okay, well.
Fired. I fired.
Fired. Okay. The elephant is sad. He needs to be painted.
You're about to address the elephant in the room.
Yes, I am. Oh, I just touched the bee.
You're at row.
I wanted the thought that just went through my head to make this even crazier, like make the elephant bee spraying water onto the flower.
Oh, yes, do it. That's so cute.
Watering the flowers.
That's so sweet. I love it.
Oh, goodness. Well, the trunk is just aiming at this other flower, so... and it's already a craziness of a canvas, so why not
Why not just
go
dig
for
in?
it?
Dig into full crazy. It's really just an abuse of your beautiful paper, and for that I apologize.
No, I love it. It cracks me up.
It's spraying it. It's really spraying it. That would have been a fun use of the fan too. Did you use the fan for that?
What?
Are you looking at my canvas? Because it's not allowed.
Because it's not allowed.
Teacher.
I don't know what to do. Oh,
I haven't played it in years.
I think the shirt's gonna stay white. It's just a white tank top.
A wife beater.
There's no color in this corner. Something needs to happen here.
What's been your biggest art fail?
Ooh. That's a really good, hard question. Okay, I'm going to give you a philosophical answer here. Is that the right word?
Ooh, okay.
You ready?
I already know what direction you're headed. Go for it.
You do, don't you?
Yes.
There are no fails.
Which is why I'm about to start a YouTube channel.
There are no fails. I think that everything you do is a learning experience. So even if you make something that does not turn out like you thought it should, you've learned something from it.
I raise you face painting at a kid's birthday party, and they're disappointed. Whatever.
Okay.
When I first tried to do a transformer, that did not come out well.
I tried to-
So.
Okay. I raise you. I love it.
But no, I agree. I love that art is so subjective.
Yeah.
Because if someone really doesn't like a mural that I paint, that's okay.
Somebody else will.
Like, yeah, and as long as I'm working with integrity and in a way that I know honors my craft.
So, I guess we'll show first, and then we'll just close it out. Here is the beautiful masterpiece of created energy. I don't know.
Created energy.
I love what you did on the last round of that. I think it's fabulous.
Is it focused?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
So there's our finished things. Yeah, I think this was so much fun though.
Yeah, this is
I
fun.
really love what you did at the end. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a pattern. It's a marker.
This marker.
Your yellow inspired me. I was like, what if I did
Yeah.
yellow and yellow?
I like it. Well, this was fun. If you want to see Eliana in any future videos, let us know. We are so excited because we have somebody 10 minutes apart. And when we were filming last time that didn't work, we were like, oh my gosh, we have somebody to go to Jerry's with.
Yes.
We can go shopping. So if there's anything,
Which is not nearby. So it's like a little carpool buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, so if there's anything you want us to do in film, let us know in the comments. But I think we're going to wrap it up for this one. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
I love it.
Cute.
I love it. I love the crazy chaos. It's the best.
That'll go on my crazy art wall.
I did our logo. Logo. Okay, so this sounds weird. This sounds really weird, but we're going to go to the Georgia Aquarium. I've been dying to go to see the whale shark. I want to go and sit there and paint the whale shark.
Yes!
And I'm like, is that weird?
No.
Is that allowed?
It's not weird. I purchased these in a classroom set off of Jerry's.
Okay,
And
I love
so
Jerry's.
Jerry.
We should do a video where we go to Jerry's together. I want to go to Jerry's together.
Gotta go to Jerry's.
We got so excited. Alright. It is following your face right now, so that's good. You ready for this? It's going. Okay.
It's happening.
We good. We good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm
I'll
excited.
just stand up tall.
Stand up tall. Were you able to raise it some?
I don't think so. Where do you have a little thingy?
It
on it?
is. I don't know where it is though.